Alright, so we've basically finished the main deck profile. Let's move on to the G units. So, first up is the big Regalia herself, Prehistoric Regalia Urthr. So we have 4 copies. Yeah, she's the third and the eldest Norn sister. So her effect is when she's placed on Vanguard Circle, you can counterblast 1 and Persona G flip a copy of herself face up. And if you have a hard card with Regalia, you can put all cards with Regalia and the card name from the drop zone into your zone. Furthermore, if there are 2 or more Regalia units face up in the G zone, she gets an additional effect which is activated, Soul Blast 6, and she gets plus 10,000 power and 1 critical until end of turn. So since this effect is spammable as long as you have the soul, Urthr can get really scary with powers totaling up to 100,000 power and above, which is actually possible with the use of Norn and Decklist and just massively soul blasting, soul charging again. And of course Hemera and Hemera Shiny Agent can help by reusing the cards and then use Urthr skill Soul Blast 6 plus 10k plus 1 crit gain. So yeah, he's like one of the main boss of the deck. Oh yeah, and also her critical also increases every time you use the effect, which means 2 sets of 6 Soul Blasts can give her plus 2 critical, and so not only does her power increase to extreme power, but her crit also increases along. However, she can easily be guarded with a perfect guard. So if you want to spam for the win, you have to spam at the right time. Don't just do it because you can. Because if your opponents do not have a perfect guard to guard Urthr's multiple crit and super high attack, it's most likely GG for them. Or you can actually use this effect to like force up perfect guards, I guess. Next is the first Regalia. Well, is Demeter. So Demeter was the first Regalia strike. So her effect is when she attacks the Vanguard, you can counterblast 1 and soul charge 3, and then for each Regalia heart you have inflict 1 damage. So if you're like in Legion and you stride over, you get to inflict 2 actually. So technically, basically, as long as you have just 1 Regalia heart, she's basically free. You just attack with her and you get to soul charge 3 cards. So yeah, you definitely need her in order to activate Urthr, because Urthr requires a face-up Regalia card in the G zone, apart from her. So Demeter is most likely the first strike you will go to in this deck. Another good strike they can use for this deck is Great Angel Doombrace, a very generic strike for Genesis. So Doombrace's effect is once per turn, Soul Blast 3 cards. You can choose up to 2 of your units and then get plus 5,000 power until end of turn. And then if you have 2 or less cards in your soul, you get to soul charge 3 back. So basically, you can also use this kind of early game where you have like only about 3 soul, then you use Doombrace's effect, power up your unit, and also manage to soul charge to fill in the soul again. So definitely really good for the deck. Very generic actually, but it makes your rear guard's power goes up. Next, we also have 1 Crit Elemental unit. This is an English Rain Element Madew. So Madew's effect is if you have a hard card with original 10,000 power or less, choose a grade 3 card from the draw zone, put it in your hand. Basically, because I only use Madew because this deck has Legion, which is CEO, Yggdrasil, and also Cypris. So yeah, helps you get, it's like a free strike basically, because you can drop a grade 3 and then get it back. Or you can also use Madew to like filter through a drop zone to get the grade 3s that you need, probably CEO Yggdrasil, to close the game. And that basically is all of the normal G units. So we have 12 copies, 12 of them. And of course the last 4 are G Guardians. We have 2 Iris. Iris's effect is when you guard with her, you can put up to 3 cards from the drop zone into the soul, and if you put 3 cards, she gets plus 5000 defense. So it's like an upgraded version of Madew and no, not Madew, of Hemera and Shiny Angel. Yes, helps to feel the soul as well as the used cards. Then we also have one Hanasatsuki. I forgot her full name, but yeah, Hanasatsuki. Her effect is when you guard with her, you can choose one of the rear guards, and then if you have another copy of the rear guard in your soul, she gets plus 10,000 defense, making her 25,000 guard. So yeah, because this deck actually, you can actually choose what you want to soul charge in because of Hemera and Shiny Angel. There's like selective soul charging, so you can choose cards that you already have in rear guard and soul charge it in from a drop zone, so that you can actually activate Hanasatsuki's skill. And of course, we have one Dark Element Dizmel. This deck needs Dizmel because for this deck you're gonna power up your rear guards in the front row because of Verthandi. So you need to protect your rear guards in the front row especially. So you can use Dizmel, guard, and then give your rear guard resist, and that rear guard cannot be hit by any attack for the end of the turn, until the end of the turn. So yeah, Dizmel is the most important Crane Elemental G-Guard in this deck. So we only have 4 G-Guards in this deck. Roxy is thinking of playing at 5, but she's gonna take out 1 card from the normal G units. So probably adding another Hanasatsuki or another Dizmel. And that is basically all for this Regalia deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. You guys can also refer to the description box below for the deck list, and thank you guys for watching. Just remember to comment, like and subscribe. Bye guys.